Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would go ahead and tell you guys what our family likes to do for Thanksgiving. Today that I'm filming this is actually the day before Halloween, so once Halloween's over, Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and so I thought it'd be fun to just share with you guys some of our family traditions. I feel like we don't really have a super traditional Thanksgiving in our household. So we're a military family, so we don't always get to go back home for Thanksgiving. So usually it's just the four of us and we just stay home and have just a chill family day. One of our traditions is that we'll get a new board game or something that we can all play together. And then usually the whole day we're just playing games, hanging out, and just spending time as a family. So that's kind of like our main tradition, is just making it a family day. And since we don't have a lot of people come over, I don't really make a traditional Thanksgiving dinner either. I personally, I know I'm like weird, a lot of people are probably not gonna feel the same about this, but I personally am not a big fan of like the turkey, cranberry, mashed potatoes and gravy, like traditional Thanksgiving dinner. My husband and my son love that stuff, so we do stuff that's kind of along those lines, but we don't do a turkey. I tend to stick with recipes that are really easy to make. So later on in this video you guys are going to see one of my favorite recipes, which is a Crockpot chicken and stuffing that is really good. It has chicken, it has stuffing, green beans, so I feel like you kind of get like all of those Thanksgiving traditional things, except chicken, not turkey, in one meal. And it's really easy to make, which is important because, again, like I said, we try to just spend a lot of time as a family. So I don't really want to be in the kitchen all day long making our meals. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys that recipe in a little bit, and then of course we'll make like some sides, we'll make a dessert. I think we're going to make our own pie this year. We've been kind of experimenting. We've made an apple pie so far and a pumpkin pie, and they both turned out really good, so we'll probably do that together. And other than that, we just really have a relaxing day. We try not to make it too crazy. We don't really put too many expectations on it. Like I said, it's just the four of us, so it's really just laid back and chill. And the only other tradition that we do is we give Christmas ornaments every Thanksgiving. So the kids are getting a new ornament every single year. It's something that my family did when I was growing up, and so then when I moved out of the house, I had all of my ornaments that I got over the years, and I just thought it was really fun, and it's nice because a lot of them will have like memories attached. Like if we went on a special trip or something, we would sometimes get an ornament from that. So that is pretty much it for our Thanksgiving traditions. I'm going to share with you guys, like I said, the recipe for the Crockpot chicken and stuffing. I'm also going to share what we are planning to have on Thanksgiving this year. I made a menu for you guys, and I also made a grocery list for the menu. So I am going to go ahead and link the PDFs that I made down below. It's free if you guys want to look at it or download it. It was just easy for me to kind of keep track, and so I figured why not make it something I can share with you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing what we're having, or maybe you decide you want to have the same menu, then you can just print that off. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop blabbing. Let's go ahead and get into the recipe, and then I will show you guys what else we're planning on having and the grocery list. All right, so for this recipe, it's super easy, very little ingredients. That's why I love it. So all you're going to need is some chicken breast, a bag of frozen green beans, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I accidentally got a can of cream of mushroom, so that's what I'll be using, but you should get 2 cans of cream of chicken, either 2 small cans or 1 large can. A cup of sour cream. I am actually just going to use some plain Greek yogurt, some non-stick cooking spray, and 2 boxes of stuffing mix. I just got the twin pack, so it has 2 bags in there. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is just spray the inside of the crock pot with a non-stick cooking spray, I am just using this spray olive oil just to make sure that it doesn't stick, so that cleanup will be really easy. And then we're going to go ahead and put our chicken in the bottom of the crock pot. Then we're going to take our stuffing, just the dry stuffing mix, and pour it over the top of the chicken. Set that aside and go ahead and mix the soup with the sour cream, and then put that mixture on top of the stuffing mixture. And then the last thing is that you're going to add your frozen green beans to the top, and you're going to also want to put in about a cup of water over the top of everything, and set the crock pot on low for 6 to 8 hours. And like I said, I will have the full recipe linked down below, so if you have any questions about any of the steps or anything, just go ahead and check out my description box and you can get the full recipe there. One quick note I just wanted to add is that you don't want to stir the mixture. Make sure when you're putting it in the crock pot, you layer it exactly how it is. That's just what the recipe said. I'm not really sure if that would ruin it or not, but it's worked out every single time I've made it when I don't stir it. About halfway through, you're going to want to go ahead and just take a fork and kind of fluff up the stuffing and all the stuff on top. I forgot about this step, and so it was a little bit later when I remembered I needed to do this, and my chicken was actually already cooked, so as you can see, it just kind of started shredding while I was trying to fluff the stuffing. So I actually ended up just turning my crock pot on to warm for a little bit and just fully shredding up the chicken. But if you do it during the middle, just go ahead and fluff the stuffing a little bit and then put the top back on. I think I ended up cooking this for about 6 hours total, and as you can see, it's already done. So very easy, quick recipe you don't have to think about. So here is our menu. I couldn't get my printer to work, so I'm just showing you guys on the computer, so hopefully you can see this okay. But we are obviously having the chicken and stuffing. We're gonna have sausage balls. I'm gonna make those in the morning, and I'll make enough that we have some pretty much all day long. We all love sausage balls. They're really good. I will leave the recipe that I use down below. We're also going to have some homemade cranberry sauce. That again, I will probably throw on the stove in the morning. We kind of just make everything, like the chicken and stuffing is obviously a crock pot meal, so it'll cook all day long and we'll have that for dinner. But the rest of it I'll just kind of throw in the morning, and then whenever it's done, I just kind of put it out and we pretty much just graze all day. So we're also going to have some dinner rolls. I'm going to make some Brussels sprouts. I like to take Brussels sprouts and throw them in some olive oil. with some seasonings. Or what I did last year is I made some bacon and then I cooked the Brussels sprouts with some of the bacon grease and then threw the bacon in with them. So good. So we're gonna have some Brussels sprouts, and then like I said, we'll make some kind of pie. I'm thinking probably a pumpkin pie, but we might have apple or something else. It'll just kind of depend on what we want, but that is the general idea of what we're having for our Thanksgiving meal. All right, guys, that is it for my Thanksgiving prep meal plan, grocery haul, traditions video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't do a whole lot of decorating or anything, so I thought that this would be a fun way to share some of the stuff that we do for Thanksgiving before we jump right into Christmas. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Thank you guys for watching. I will leave the PDFs in the description as well as the recipe for the Crockpot chicken and stuffing. And if you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and leave me a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.